Welcome in. Holy moly, it's September. It's so fun to see your beautiful face. Wow. So many exciting things happening this month. I thought I would touch a little bit on the specials that are going on, talk a little bit about Diamond Club, talk a little bit about convention, all the things. We have some tried and true leaders here who've been in doTERRA for a really long time too. So if you have any words of wisdom, pearls, how you use these things, anything that you want to share, let me know. Kelly, I didn't think I get to see you. Hi. Kelly's traveling
Hi,
today.
I'm at the airport, so I'm gonna go on mute so you don't hear all the sounds and noises, but I'm here.
I
Hello.
love it. Oh, so fun to see you. Okay. So kicking off, your free product of the month is Gaiac wood. This is kind of like our version of Palo Santo, if you will, like our sustainable version. And I love this book, the Essential Life book. And I thought we could just kind of go through some stuff together and talk a little bit about how we use this oil. To me, it kind of smells like campfire vibes a little bit. So this is for enlightenment, expansiveness, learning, helps with fatigue, helps if you have head tension, exhaustion, if you're having congestion, if you need a little bit of allergy support. Even it's talking about joint and tendon discomfort and inflammation or poor circulation, applying it diluted topically. And that's one that I haven't used topically. So that might be a good one to use. And also for nerve support and neuropathy, you can put it on the bottoms of the feet, on the spine. I've had someone recently ask me, why do we put oils on the feet and on the spine? So we have some large pores that allow for quick absorption. The feet they're not typically sensitive skin, so you can put them there. The spine is kind of the main place for our cerebral spinal fluid and our peripheral nervous system and all the nerves coming out to the body. So that's a great place to apply your oils. This is also a nice one for dry or irritated skin, for period cramps and pain, for perfume. And it was once reserved for ceremonial incest to ward off evil spirits and has been traditionally used by Native Americans since the 16th century, which is kind of cool. So, this is one of those fun oils that has been around and been used by people for a long, long time. And we just got it recently in the doTERRA realm with all of these things. Let me know if you have a favorite way of using it. I'm diffusing it today with Siberian fir and cedarwood, and it smells amazing. Angela, hit us.
My, I know you got yours. This is
Yes,
my
read it for
favorite book.
us.
Oh,
Share it.
oh my
We're
gosh.
like, we're on the
So
same page.
yeah. So this one is really good. So it's actually distilled from the heartwood of the tree. So this is good for the heart healing. It also is really hard to, it stays, it's hard to get it in liquid form. It wants to be solid. So there's a certain extraction method that they have to do to keep that. And so think about that. Our hardened hearts, right? And being able to open them up and allow them to heal. So this one is really, really good for that. It helps people see that they are known, understood, and worthy of healing. So I really, really love that. Um, we sometimes forget that we deserve that, we're worthy of it, and we can share and help others, right? Just diffusing it, people are going to get the bit, and it's really hard to get out of the bottle. It's out really hard. So you could smack that bad boy and get it to behave, right? Get to come on out for you. So I really love this one. It's really good at removing those blocks, right? Whether they're spiritual or emotional blocks, just helping to remove those and free them up. And it teaches that true peace comes only after you have connected to what you are running from. Okay. So this really is a healer of the things it'll only bring to the surface what the heart is ready to release. Okay. So they may be deep, they may be painful, they may be old traumas, but it will bring those up and help you release those. So that's what I love about it, and using it aromatically. I use that a lot, especially with personal development and growth. It's a really powerful one. So I say everybody's using it. Yeah.
I love when you said harden the heart and stuff, I was like, let's just put it on. Lindsay and I were like, we need it. We're just like putting the oils on immediately. If anyone doesn't know, Angela is trained in energy medicine and all of these really cool techniques. So it's always fun to kind of get those perspectives with how to use the oils. And it's just lovely. To me, it just really, it's woodsy, it's grounding, it's kind of, it just reminds me of being out in a campfire. It's a really nice oil. And
And
it's
think
your
of it like
freebie.
smudging, right? So
Ooh.
that woodsy, so it does help with that clearing aspect of it. But yeah, spiritually, I've used it a lot with my clients.
I love that smudging. So diffuse it and diffuse your Spanish sage. We're gonna smudge everything. We're gonna, we just had Mercury retrograde. There's a lot right now. I don't know if y'all are all feeling. There's just a lot happening right now. So yeah, use your oils to clear the energy. I love it. That's our
Did
freebie
you have
oil.
something to share, Lindsay?
I stopped using actual Palo Santo because I read that it was being not ethically sourced. So
Correct.
I've been using this more often
Correct.
instead of smudging with Palo Santo. I smudge with sage and I do like real sage. But I use Kelly knows this one. I use my Robo vacuum and I put my little sage thing on it and it just goes around the house and does it for me. That's what I'm
That
doing.
is brilliant, girl. I literally just had my robot vacuum clean the house today. I will do that next time. That is
Yeah.
brilliant.
It's hilarious. I have a funny video about it, but yeah, I stopped using actual. I have one stick of Palo Santo that someone brought me back from Peru before I actually went, and I have not lit it or anything. I just like to smell it, and I don't think I'm gonna actually buy actual more Palo Santo. I'll just use this guy.
It's similar to the rosewood. They're being
Yeah,
over harvested to the point of extinction
Yeah.
eventually. I mean, they're very close to that. So yes, thank you for loving our earth, Lindsay. I appreciate it.
You got to follow Lindsay. She has the best reels. She's got a reel of it going. And Lindsay, when we were in Nevada, she was like picking pure sage and like drying it out, like super fun.
I already used it all. Yeah,
Did you?
I did.
I love it.
Which I should
was
have
just gonna
waited
ask.
because I have a new space I'm gonna be saging very soon, but I have plenty of sage regardless. Don't worry.
I was
I've
just
got
gonna
backup.
ask if you had used your Nevada sage. So
I did. I used it all
I
up.
love that.
I had to.
I love that. I love that. That was, and for anyone who's ever been out west, I took both of these girls to Nevada and told them that sagebrush was the state flower. And Laura's response was, when you see it, point it out. And for anyone who's been out west, it was hilarious to me because I'm like, it's literally everywhere. Like you can't not.
Oh, when I see it pointed out.
it.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
everywhere. I was like, that like weed
Everywhere.
thing that's everywhere.
Yeah, that would be
Like,
that.
oh
It's
my
like being in
God, I'm
Texas
gonna-
and going.
And I'm
"Where
out
is
there
the
with
sun?"
scissors.
Yeah.
Laura's asking, where is it? And I'm like, it's everywhere. Where?
It's
And I'm like, I just need scissors. I need scissors.
Oh, that was so much fun. I love you guys.
Love you too. Travel with people who will
Cutting
love
fresh-
you in your ignorance and will show you how to cut some sage.
Not ignorance. It was adorable and I
Not
loved it so
ignorance
very
at
much.
all. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Candace, we're so glad to see you. Jump on. It's a party now.
Hey,
All right.
Kelly.
10% off oil is Melissa. Oh,
Hi, baby girl.
Say good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Oh gosh.
oh my gosh, that sweet voice just melts our hearts.
Say
Hi,
have a good
sweet
day.
girl.
Bye.
Oh, oh my goodness. We're here for it. Melissa, 10% off oil. Melissa's a powerhouse. So because this is a private call, we can talk a little bit more non-compliantly, but this is the big guns for depression, for viral support, for things like that. It's known as the oil of light. It's also known as lemon balm. So if you hear lemon balm, that is your Melissa essential oil. So something that Emily Wright talks about quite a bit with Melissa is putting a drop on your thumb and pressing and holding to the roof of the mouth, or doing it under the tongue. Oh, thanks, Angela. So yeah, herpes, shingles, and this is totally open forum. Like if you got something to say, just unmute yourself and we can have a whole chat, which is really fun with this. But this is a really great oil for fever blisters, for cold sores, for PTSD, for anxiety, for shock. So things like calming down your nervous system. You can actually put it behind the neck and behind the ears. Behind the ears, I'm learning, is a really good place for vagal nerve stimulation and calming it down a little bit. For bites, for stings, for warts, for allergy stuff, for vertigo. For you can also use this for period cramps, high blood sugar and elevated triglyceride levels. So taking it in a capsule internally. Lots of cool things about this. It's Greek for honeybee, and it's a sweet fragrance known to attract bees, and it requires a lot of plant matter, like 66 pounds of plant matter to create one 5 ml bottle of Melissa, which is why this is a really valuable oil. It's why it's one of the more pricey oils. So this would be a good time to stock up. Oh yeah, Lynn's has it. She's showing us how to do it. I love it. So this would be a chance to get it on sale and have it on hand. It's also in our On Guard Plus soft gels. So if you want a little bit of Melissa for support, take your On Guard Plus soft gels with that. But what it talks about in this book, or Angela, if you want to share with us the emotion, I can see you're chomping at the bit. You want to talk about it? Share us, share with us.
They're perfectly paired, and I don't know if this was intentional from doTERRA, but this one's helping you on your soul path, your truth, your light, and what you came here to do, right? I mean, with what we're dealing with the authentic sharing retreat, this is perfect. This is perfect. Between the two of these, getting those blocks out of the way, lighten the path, and letting us soar. Oh, mm, 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 mm. And like all of doTERRA, a little bit goes a long way. So I had an experience where a woman came and she was trying to start her business, and she's an amazing alignment coach, and she just and also an opera singer, a woman of many trades, but she was trying to venture off, let go of that 9 to 5, right? And she smelled, it came up on her scan, number one, her iToby scan, number one, and she smelled it, and immediately her thought process started flowing, and the blocks started falling down, and she's like, I have to have this. So it's one of those that when you're ready, it just goes to action. It doesn't hesitate. So, and then it's a good one to have on hand for all times. So I'm going to share, my grandmother cleared up in her 90s shingles with this. And then we all have been exposed. We're all ladies here, right? And what, like 2/3 of our population has one of the herpes complex, one or two, it just kind of like happens. I, had that when I was 19. I have tested negative 3 times now after using Melissa oil. So just
Okay,
so you
how'd
know,
you use it, Angela? What's your protocol in case somebody needs to hear that?
so a drop underneath the tongue is what I did consistently. Melissa could be hot, but just deal with it, right? Just deal with it, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It won't put a hole through your throat.
Make a little shot with water if you need to.
And then I'm getting it in the On Guard soft gel, so
Mm.
I'm continually being able to receive that, and because I stopped doing that, yet it's no longer. So either I killed it all, or it's that continual use of the On Guard soft gel that's making it where it's negative, baby, negative.
That's amazing. I love it so much. The line that really got me from the Emotions and Essential Oils book is, when individuals feel too weighed down by the burdens of life, Melissa encourages them to keep going. It gives strength and vitality to the innermost recesses of the heart and soul.
Yes. Yeah, this is a powerful one, and like I said, that one is talking energetically. That one's very light, heavy, upper chakras, right? Higher energy. And then that guaiac wood brings in that grounding. So not only with their theme of what they're going to help us with, but helping us stay grounded while we're working on enlightenment.
I love it. Linz, do you have anything to add? Do you have any stories about Melissa or?
It's always my savior when it comes to me getting sick. It's the first thing that I go to. I'll even add it to, I'll do the Agar soft gels. So when last week, the week before, I woke up at like 2 o'clock in the morning and a dry little tickle in my throat. And that's normally how any type of sickness starts for me. I'm susceptible to strep throat and tonsillitis. Supposed to get my tonsils out when I was younger, never did. So that's like the first go-to. And I just know everybody knows their body of like when they start to feel down. So the first thing that I went to, I was not at home, but I always have On Guard soft gels with me no matter what, because it has everything in it that you may need. So I just took 4 of them at like 2 a.m. I was like, get it in my system. In the morning, I still had a little bit of a dry throat, but it wasn't like it never turned into a sore throat, which normally it would if I didn't nip it in the bud in the first like 24 hours of symptoms. So I went home, I got all of my other oils, my companion oils that I like to use, and my little, I call it the flu balm. I don't say that on social media, but I call it the flu balm. Oregano, Melissa, DDR Prime, Arex, tea tree. I know we know flute and flume. I know we know that already, but I use frankincense every single day in a trio oil that I call cool as a cucumber. I do frankincense, lavender, and copaiba under the tongue every single morning. I don't care that lavender tastes like crap. I do it because it regulates my nervous system. And so I didn't need to put extra frankincense in the veggie capsule, because I already take it. So, and then the lemon, I don't need that because I take that in my water most of the time. Or if I get lemoned out, I use some type of citrus in my water every single day. So I didn't need that. On Guard, I was taking On Guard soft gels, so I didn't need to put the On Guard in there because flute or flume, if you don't know, is frankincense, lemon, On Guard, oregano, tea tree. First it was called Melaleuca, now it's called tea tree, flute, flume. They change around all the time. So I didn't need the lemon and I didn't need the frankincense and the On Guard because I was taking them in other ways. But I love DDR Prime for cellular health. I love Arex. Now, since we can be more non-compliant here, I'm going to say it. Arex, for me, when I take it within that 24 hours of my symptoms of feeling the ick, it will not go into my chest. 100% has saved me because my colds will go, they'll start with a throat, they'll go into the ears, they get a little head congestion, like a head cold, and then all the crap, if you're not spitting all of that out, which TMI, you got to do it. And if you start swallowing it, it's going to go into some chest congestion. Arex has completely prevented that from me every single time that I've gotten sick. And that's, I would normally, if I get sick like that, I'm out for 2 weeks. I'm down for the count for 2 weeks. I felt the tickle in my throat on a Monday evening at 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Started all my protocols. By that Saturday, I went to the gym. I was over it. It didn't even go past, I had a little bit of teary eyes. My eyes were running, my nose were running. There was nothing green. There was nothing yellow. So there was no infection back there. Nothing, everything was clear coming out. My ears were popping a little bit of pressure in my head, but it did not go farther than that. And within 3-4 days, I was done. Which is it. It's crazy to me to see how fast the oils can work and how fast the viral infection, whatever virus was going through my body so fast. Normally, back in the day before oils, and I'm talking before 2016, because these are, the reason why I got it because of my throat and tonsil, and I was on antibiotics 2-3 times a year back in the day before. I haven't taken antibiotics since 2016. Even when I had COVID, I wouldn't do it because I'm stubborn and I'm a rebel. But yeah, I wouldn't do it. And I had COVID, I don't know. Well, I was asymptomatic, I guess that's what it's called. I didn't really know I had it. And I was still going to the gym and working out. But once I found out, obviously I stayed home. But yeah, these oils, after 8-9 years of using them and teaching, and they still shock me every single time I use them. I'm like, wow, that went through my body fast and just helped. I didn't have to leave my house. I didn't have to go to a drugstore. I had everything at my arsenal right there. It's all right there.
I
Didn't have to do
love
it.
it. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Thank you for sharing. And I love your shelf. Your oils look beautiful. They look so great. Oh man. Linda, do you have anything to share? Have you tried these two oils or are they new to you?
You're gonna make me talk. I back with the when Emily Wright was doing the blue tansy
Mhm.
and Melissa. Yeah, so I love the Melissa. And the taste is like I do it on the roof and it's like, okay, I can do
It's
well,
intense.
I do frankincense under the tongue and I figure if I can do that, yeah.
I love it. We kind of work our way up, don't we? We kind of like start with the frank under the tongue and we like progress it a little bit. Yeah.
No.
It's like the stages of a new oiler.
Well, in the retreat when there was the person was saying about the digestion under the tongue, no problem, you know. Quickest way to get it in.
Yeah, yeah, same. And I love that we have those options. I'm so glad that you brought it up because like I don't mind digestion at all. Mark Ritchie is not having it. So he does a soft gel or we put it in a veggie capsule for him, but we've got options, which is fun.
And
Which
I
is so
have them. I have the gels too, but to me, it's just like it's done over. I mean, well, yeah, the taste, but but even that goes away quickly.
there's something powerful about sublingual absorption and putting an oil under your tongue and it absorbing in really quick. So I love that. Thank you for sharing, Linda. You're so brave. Yep, I made you talk a little bit, but look, you rocked it. You did such a good job. Okay. Do not forget Harvest Spice is our limited time offer oil or LTO, and it is 50% sold out right now. So this is basically your pumpkin spice in a bottle kind of oil. It's your swap for a Yankee candle for fall. I know the weather finally for a little bit this morning it was 57 degrees and then it's getting up to 82, but I put a sweatshirt on. I was so happy. But this is going to be, and it's a special blend of spices with leaves and wood to really create this warming, wonderful kind of gathering in the season, like change of season type of blends, but really meant to be diffused. If you put it on topically, you want to make sure that you dilute with fractionated coconut oil because there are a lot of hot, spicy oils in here, like cassia and clove and cinnamon. But you can apply it if you have cold extremities. If you maybe have poor circulation, you can put it on diluted on the bottoms of your feet, along your spine to help with that. Maybe you're a person that just doesn't like winter. I know I'm that. Like my mood, it affects my mood. I'm a Leo. I like to be out in the sunshine, in nature, and winter's kind of a hard season for me. So diffusing this can help. Putting a little bit on the bottoms of your feet and base of the skull diluted can help. And this is just to me, it's kind of like a snuggling blend. It's uplifting, it's going to help with your mind. But because there's powerhouse oils in here, also eucalyptus, nutmeg, some big things, this is a really good one to just help boost your immune system to help because winter's coming, cold and flu and all the things. So this is a really great one too. And a friend of mine told me that nutmeg helps with depression and to apply it over the adrenals. So I made a little roller bottle blend because we don't have nutmeg as a single oil, but it's in this oil and it's also in that baking spice oil. So I did like 15 to 20 drops of each harvest spice and our baking spice and put it in a roller and topped with coconut oil and just roll it over my adrenal glands. So they're they sit on top of your kidneys. So low back area, just kind of on either side, roll it in there. And I do feel like that's helping. But harvest spice is the oil of belonging. Angela, do you want to talk about the emotions?
I can definitely do it, but I also don't want to run us over, and I'm really good at that. So maybe I'll let you, if you already
Okay.
read the book, I'll let you keep doing that.
Okay, so this is one that's really designed for kind of togetherness and coziness and raising the vibration with people and that kind of community time spent together, which is what we're transitioning into, right? We're coming into a lot of holidays and kind of looking at that. It also really helps with, and this is fascinating and interesting, navigating confusing borders of where they end and where others begin. So if you are struggling with codependency or maybe feeling a little bit withdrawn energetically, this can really help to support you with feeling more connected and present and grateful. So that's a really nice one too. So those are the specials going on in September. Quick reminder, conventions coming later this month. So Angela, Lindsay, and I will all be in Salt Lake City, doTERRA later this month. Follow us on Instagram. We'll be sharing all of the things with convention. I can't wait to see you ladies. I can't wait to hug you in person. That's coming. Typically, doTERRA would release post-convention kits in October, and anybody can buy them. They've changed that. So now the only way to buy all the new products is you have to have a ticket. So either an in-person ticket or a virtual ticket to snag those up. So if you want to grab the new products and things, grab a virtual ticket. You'll learn so much. The science convention is pretty awesome. Like you're going to want to watch it. And I believe usually they give us until the end of the month to watch the replay. So if you can't watch convention live virtually, you can watch the replays and things and have that going to snag the new products, which is exciting. It's also Diamond Club season. So Angela and I are doing Diamond Club. Send us all the good vibes. We are oiling up constantly right now. So what Diamond Club is a really intense program that doTERRA offers. You have to apply for it. And it's a whole thing, but the challenge is for us to share oils with 12 people in the month of September to stay alive. And I have the Diamond Club wall going. We have 2 people on the Diamond Club wall right here. And so how you can help us. If you are in our community, if you're a wholesale customer, when you log into your account, you have a link. It's probably that thing that you close because it's a pop-up and you think it's annoying, but that's actually how you can get free oils or money for sharing with people. So don't close it, or you can find it over in the account. Angela and I have videos. Send us a message if we're like, hey, how do I find this? We'll send you a video. But basically, if you send that code with somebody, and then we have a secret Diamond Club code, so it's pinned in all of our private groups, or message us if you need it, and somebody gets started with oils and they use that code, they are going to get, you're going to get in-store credit. Your friends are going to get freebies with Diamond Club, and it helps us stay alive, which is really great. So our code for Holos Co, and I can pop it up and I can throw it in the chat. Hopefully it's in all of the places we're saving it. We really want everybody to know it, but ours is DC. So that just stands for Diamond Club. DC 249 and NQS with this. What does that do? So if anybody gets started with 100 PV, they get a balance oil. This is our groundy blend. We love this oil. It's awesome. They also get free shipping. If they get started with 150 PV, they get this adorable, cute little pebble diffuser for free with this, which is awesome. 200 PV, they're going to get an adaptive touch roller, which is really great. You're going to get in-store credit, and I'm going to mail you a gift as a thank you for sharing oils with other people with this. If you don't know how to share oils, we have the authentic sharing retreat going on in Facebook. We can add you in. We are teaching you how to do that in a way that feels good and authentic and serves people without feeling icky. If you are a wellness advocate and you share your link, you earn commissions. So you earn money. What Angela and I are doing is we're doubling your fast start. So let's say somebody enrolls with 100 PV, you get $20 from that. It's paid out weekly, and we're going to double that. So I'm going to send you a Venmo or a PayPal and send you $20. So you just made $40 by sharing oils with people. Your people are going to get these extra goodies and freebies. So Diamond Club really is a win-win for everybody with this. Even if they don't do 100 PV, please use the code. Basically, our ask is, for the love of all that is good and holy, in September, October, November, use the code. Because we get 1 point for that. It helps to keep us alive. And it's one of those things where, I don't know about Angela, but I feel like throwing up constantly.
Yeah.
Diamond
Well,
Club.
and I want to make it clear that you can use the code, just add it to every link you generate, because no matter what their volume is, it counts in some way. So, Laura's going to get points to be able to stay in the game, to keep offering this to your, potential new customers, existing customers that want to get back in the game. So just keep sharing that code every time you generate the link.
Yes. And it's good for reactivation. So if you have somebody who hasn't ordered in at least a year, in order for it to count for Diamond Club, it's got to be at least a year. Let us know. And we can either, what's been working best for me is emailing account management to get them swiped from the back office. They basically remove the email so we can just re-enroll them, which is a win for everybody. If that doesn't work for some reason, we can go into our Diamond Club portal and we can generate a unique code for them to waive the $25 reactivation fee. So that's really nice and kind of the big thing that's coming and what Angela and I are really working towards. So if you're following us, we're talking about it all the time. For the next 3 months. Lynn's knows. Lynn's did Silver Club. It's a vibe. Like it's a whole thing. And really it takes a village. Like we can't do this on our own. Like 12 people's a lot. So the more that you can share, it's such a blessing. It is such a huge blessing. You're going to help other people and you're going to get rewarded for that. It's going to help us stay alive. So all of the things with that. Yeah. Oh, that's great, Angela. Yeah. So hopefully we should be getting a list basically on Friday of all the people who haven't ordered in a year. And so we'll be reaching out to you too. If there's people that are your enrollments, we'll let you know so you can kind of connect in with them. We're doing that for our people too. And this is growth. It's a little bit scary. It's a little bit new. We're kind of going to a season and these are the biggest months in doTERRA. September, October, November, it's convention, the new products are coming, people are getting sick, people are more open to oils. This is our busy season in doTERRA anyways, so it's a really fun time to share. Anything that I missed with that, Angela?
You did great. I just had that one little extra thing that it's just going to make it easy. So we won't have to, if all things go according to plan, since you all are that are on this call are actually doTERRA's, or I'm sorry, Laura's enrollments, then your people who have been inactive for a year or more will automatically have that email address removed. So you could just share away. You don't have to worry about it after they've officially done it. And I think Laura even found one that it looks like they're in the process of that they
So
are
this
moving
is
forward with it.
This is the tricky thing though. I found one person that they did, and you'll see it in the back office because their email, all their information looks the same, but their email says DC, blah, 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 blah numbers. So that means IT went in and took their email out so we can re-enroll them. But I've only seen that for one of my people. There were 4 others that I had to email. So I don't know how, that's why I just share this. If you go into your back office and check their last order and their email doesn't say DC, let us know so we can help you so that,
Yeah.
because it's easier for everybody to just re-enroll versus reactivate.
Well, and you get fast start. You get fast start.
You get fast
all the
start.
freebies.
They
don't
get the
have a reactivation
diffuser.
fee. They get the diffuser.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's so much better. But by Friday, hopefully, all of those odd-ins should be caught up. But yeah, in the meantime, definitely let Laura know.
Yeah.
So, question about that.
Yes.
I thought I heard it one way, and then Angela, when you were saying it, I'm like, oh, I guess I didn't hear it correctly. So, if I'm understanding correctly, you guys are putting together a plan with your account managers that hopefully by the end of this week, anybody who has had not placed an order within the last year, their emails will be like wiped back in the back office so that
Yes.
if I have somebody that's like that, I don't need to then reach out to Laura and say, hey, Laura, can you get your account manager to do this for this person? I can just send that person a new fresh link saying, hey, here you go, do this.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, which is amazing, right? So you can check that in your back office by looking them up. But I know like Candace, in your situation, you're coming from another team. So you might not be able to see these people in the back office and they're on another team. So if that's the case, send me their ID number and I can ask account management to wipe it. So basically with Diamond Club, it's kind of a little tricky. We're trying to simplify it all by just enroll people. But
Yeah.
so my go-to, basically, if you have anybody, try to enroll them with their email. If their email's in the system, it's going to go, nope, well, you know, we can't do it. I've already had that happen for one of my people in Diamond Club, and I emailed account management. So I would say try the enrollment, put in your Diamond Club code. And if for some reason it doesn't work, let me know and we'll get it fixed.
Okay, perfect. That sounds
Yeah.
good.
Good questions though. Yeah.
Yep.
But hopefully, theoretically, magic should happen and we can just re-enroll everybody. And we know that technical stuff happens. So there's a plan B. Like reach out to us. We'll be your lifeline support if that happens. Okay. We got like 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Anything else? Can't hear you, Angela.
20% off convention tickets.
20% off convention tickets. Thank you. Code is Reclaim 2024. So if you pop that in, you'll get $20 off either your in-person ticket or your virtual ticket with all the things
Sorry,
there.
$20, not 20%, which is actually a better deal.
Yes. Thank you. $20. $20. Correction. I feel like there's so many things. It's like Diamond Club brain is a real thing. So we're just on this journey. And I want to say thank you. Yeah.
I'm going to be going to the oil symposium, which is right
Same.
now. And so Laura and I will be taking
Lynn's too.
Notes. And Lynn's awesome. So yeah, I'm excited about that to share those tips. So stay tuned for that. And we got a little heads up. There's some really exciting stuff being launched in convention. So you definitely want to get that convention virtual so that you can learn all about it, because it's going to explode. It's going to be awesome.
And get your new products. So just a little note, it doesn't count towards your LRP order. You still got to do like your regular LRP order in the month of September and then have your new products. But it's going to be worth it. So just plan for that to be ready to go there. Anything else? We're so grateful for you. We really, really are. I think this is, you know, Diamond Club is a big undertaking and we can't do it alone. Like it really does require a team. So I would just encourage everybody, like, and I've been thinking about that in the morning, like, who needs me today? Find the one. Who needs you? Who needs oils? Who has it been a long time since they've last ordered? Who can you reach out to? And I just write them in my phone as those little nuggets come in and then reach out to them. And it can be something as simple as, hey, it's Laura with doTERRA. I know it's been a little while. I'm not sure if this is for you, but I'm in a program, or you could say my friend is in a program where if you need anything, we can waive that $25 fee and you can get some freebies and some goodies, and we'd love to serve you if this is it. And I've been trying to reach out to 3 to 4 people every day with that. And some are so excited. They're like, oh my gosh, thank you. I need something. Some people are like, no, I'm good. Some people just ghost me. That's cool. But we're here for it. We show up, and I'm trusting that all of this is going to come with grace and ease, and the people who need us are going to find us, and we'll find them in this process. So thank you for being here. We're so grateful for you. It's so fun to see your beautiful faces. No more team huddles for the month of September because we're going to be at convention the third week of Wednesday, but follow us on Instagram. We'll share all our convention tips, and we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Say see you later. Have a good day.
Bye.
I love her Harley shirt.
She's a cutie, isn't she? Oh my goodness. I love our oil babies.
Thanks, ladies.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one. See you next time.
Bye.